How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
We're
Good,
so we're
good.
so excited. Today's the day of the premiere, so we're like pretty nervous, pretty nervous. A lot of anxiety, a lot of adrenaline, I'd say, and yeah, but we're super excited too.
Feelings of accomplishment and yeah,
Yeah,
good, feeling good.
but more importantly than the premiere is this interview with you.
Oh, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, guys, out of a hit, your new rock and roll horror movie is to be out. So, would you like to tell me a bit on the making and the production behind this new movie?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Art of a Hit. It's about a band who's trying to revive their careers. So they go to a creepy castle in France to work with this elusive super producer, and it all goes badly. It all goes really bad. Uh, there's thrills, there's chills, there's laughter, there's rock and roll. I mean, it's got everything you could ever want in a horror film. Gaelan and I, we wrote the script, gosh, almost 2 years ago.
Yep.
And as we were writing it, we set a deadline for ourselves of, right, we're going to start shooting September of 2023. Like, no matter what we're doing, like, we're
Yep.
just going to make this happen. Gaelan and I have been working together, gosh, for like 15 years now, and we've been making shorts and sorts of fun stuff. But this was the first time where we were like, you know what? Like, we have to go for it. Let's pull all of our resources together and make like a legitimate feature film.
Fantastic,
Gaelan,
fantastic.
you can jump in with anything else.
No, that you said it all. That was awesome. Yeah. It's been a crazy experience.
We shot the whole movie in France in this 1,000-year-old castle that's owned by music superstar Miles Copeland III. Just a crazy coincidence that we were able to film in his beautiful estate.
Yeah.
Uh, and yeah,
Beautiful, beautiful. And the plan is to have it released through the streaming platforms. But do you guys have any big plans to make it to the big screens?
I hope so. I mean, tonight is going to be the big premiere, so that's at a movie theater with like 250 people sold out, which is crazy because I don't remember the last time I've it's been like a decade since, I've been in a movie with 250 people. So I will be hyperventilating in the projectioner booth, just pacing and laughing awkwardly at all the
that
jokes like ha ha ha,
was
each time,
funny.
yeah, nervously as we watch the film. But no, it's going to be on all the streaming platforms. I mean, like Amazon, iTunes, Apple, like all of the spots on August 20th, and then there's going to be some international as well, but that we'll announce down the line.
Fantastic,
And a
fantastic.
Blu-ray
And
release. We're getting a Blu-ray.
Oh, there is this very sweet Blu-ray that is coming out on September 3rd, I believe.
Yes. Yeah. Very exciting.
fantastic. And you also had a plan to take it later this year to North America, but do you have also plans for a global release?
Yeah, we do. So that's going to happen in like the next 6 months, but they're definitely going to in talks to license it to different territories, and we will email you the moment we have the actual details of it. It's going to start out in the U.S., but then it's definitely going to go into other territories as well.
Fantastic. And speaking on the movie, like I know you gave a gist of the movie, but for the people who are watching this interview, I would like to give an idea of what exactly was happening in this storyline.
Well, so this band is called Excelsis, and they were very popular in like the mid '90s, and they've kind of had a bit of decline in their success, and so in an effort to revitalize their careers, they set on an international journey to go record a new album with a fresh new sound in France in a beautiful countryside with this elusive super producer named Charlie Dupont, which is the character that I play. And he's kind of this like false guru, really weird, creepy kind of guy that the band is like not sure of whatsoever. And during their stay at the castle, a lot of spooky stuff happens. I don't want to
Yeah.
give too much away, But a lot of spooky stuff happens, and the band's kind of freaking out about it, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. And without giving too much away, that's all I think I should say. They go to the castle. A lot of bad stuff happens at the castle, and whether they make it out alive, whether they write a hit record, whether they still are a band, it's I'll leave that up in the air for now. How did I do?
Yeah. No, and on top of that, the movie, if you love late 90s rock, if you loved listening to music, going to concerts, listening to that style of music, alt grunge, late 90s, even early 2000s, this movie is for you. And the dynamics of the band, everybody who's in the movie is a musician, and so it was really awesome to put them together. And we would say that like once the cameras turned off, it wasn't that different from what we were capturing. It was almost like a documentary in some ways because everybody's a killer musician, and so that part of it was really cool. And Charlie and I have been in bands our whole life, and we really wanted to capture the dynamic of a rock band because it's like all these humans have gotten together and formed this one weird superhuman. And so a lot of the dialogue in the movie is and we try to capture that, where it's a constant banter. People are constantly talking over each other as they go from the band van to the venue to the show to the after party to the studio. It's just like this one never-ending conversation, which I think anyone who's been around bands or has been in a band, I think will totally relate to.
And I had the opportunity to watch the movie in its entirety, and I will
Oh,
have to say
thank you.
I I loved the movie. It was totally
Oh,
fantastic. It's totally
thank you so
fantastic.
much,
Great,
Keith.
That's incredible. That
We
is all,
really, really
you just made
appreciate
my
it.
day.
great work
Awesome.
for you guys.
Thank
Real, real movie for the, like you said, the 90s rock and roll guys. It's a real movie for them, and it's a
Yeah.
great education for the bands in from those times. And you also did a soundtrack with Jeff Brazil, and
Yes.
a perfect band to bring back from those days to put for this movie, I would say.
you. Get it, Keith.
Absolutely.
You get it. Yeah.
Yes, no, absolutely. And I think Jets of Brazil was like one of the most underrated bands. I mean, they were my favorite band growing up. And they did Jawbreaker before that and then did Jets of Brazil, and they released 3 albums, and they were just super underrated. I don't think people understood it. And when we were writing the script together, we were like, we have to find a band from the late 90s to have it be the music of the movie so we're not having to rewrite it. And they were the number one on our list, and we just emailed the lead singer, and he wrote back to us, and he said, yeah, you can use the music. And we were just like, what? This is insane. This is my rock idol growing up. So that was very serendipitous to be able to use those songs. And if you're a Jets Brazil fan, I think you'll have a lot to like if you watch the movie.
Beautiful, beautiful. And finally, any message that you have for the fans of for 90s rock who are gonna watch this movie in the screens sooner?
We made this movie for you. And so we
That's it.
really hope that you enjoy it. For fans of 90s music, alternative rock music, for fans of, creepy, spooky stuff, we poured our hearts and souls into it. And so we appreciate you checking it out in general, but we sincerely hope you enjoy it because we were thinking of you the entire time we were making this film.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. And any message for the people who were special in making of this movie?
Oh, we had
Oh,
the. It was such an. I think people are always like, "Oh, it was an incredible experience." It was an incredible experience. Everybody just came out not because we didn't have a lot of money to make this movie. It was independent. Everybody came out because they believed in the story and because we were crazy enough to give them a plane ticket to France to just live in this haunted castle for 2 weeks and make rock music. And both the cast are folks that we've known for a decade or more because a bunch of us were in another rock movie called Band Slam from 2009, and that's how we met each other. And so this is sort of like it's beautiful in a way that we're all getting to work on
full
another movie.
circle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
full circle, exactly. And then a lot of the crew are people that I direct a bunch of TV commercials and they are people that worked on those commercials, but jumped at the opportunity to come out to France and shoot a narrative feature film because that's really the dream. And so, yeah, we did this with literally, most Hollywood productions have hundreds of people working on it, and we had like
16.
16 people, and everybody was wearing all sorts of different hats, literally, figuratively, and helping out in any way. But the setting really helped because there wasn't a lot of propping to do. With the castle was there, and then the fact it was is almost like a character in the movie, and then the music, we had an amazing team from this guy named Adam Lasses, who was like a super producer, did Clap Your Hands Say Yeah, like all of these records from that era that were really big hits. And he is an old friend of ours and said, oh my God, don't even worry, like you don't have to pay me my regular amount. This is a passion project. I'm gonna help you record all the songs for it. So we showed up at the castle with a camera, our demo tape of the music that we had, and then just a bunch of 16 amazing humans who helped put this thing together.
So anyone on that crew that is watching or listening right now, we say thank you, thank you, thank you.
You are the best.
We love you so much. We literally couldn't have done this movie without you. And yeah, you guys are the greatest.
Fantastic, fantastic. And Charlie and Gaelan, I want to thank you both so much for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you guys on this interview to talk on your new movie, Order of a Hit. Like I said earlier, amazing movie that you guys have done this time. Fantastic work, and I wish you all the best. And I'm really hoping to see you on the big screen as well.
You are so kind. Thanks so much for taking the time and the kind words and for watching our movie.
Yeah,
That's
we
awesome.
really appreciate you, man. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day, man.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Take care. Thank you.
Thanks so much.